Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. My name is Eric and this is my channel. Why are you here? How'd you find me? I'm not real sure. This is a little project that I've been wanting to do for a long time. Over 10 years now I've wanted to start a YouTube channel, and I don't know why it took me so long, but I'm tired of waiting around. I'm getting some more gray in my beard now, and I think I've always just been a perfectionist, and this is something that you just don't get perfect at, and this is something that you just it just takes time to learn. So lighting, sound, I got a camera phone. I got a phone is what I got. I don't got any sound yet, no microphones. I got shop lights sitting up, so yeah, don't know how the lighting is. The last video that I made, my lighting wasn't that great, and it looked real digitized. So yeah, you're here with me from day one, so I appreciate you. And just gonna tell you a little bit about me and who I am. My name is Eric. I am the owner of Timber Hayes Company. We build hardwood picture frames. I haven't always been a frame maker. I haven't always had a wood shop. We started this in a single stall garage in Knoxville, Tennessee, and it's grown into this. And I figured if I can do that with a frame shop, I could probably do that with maybe a YouTube channel or maybe something else. But anyway, I hope my channel encourages you to for you to try something. So my wife's grandpa used to pray a prayer that said, "Lord, don't let me waste my life." And so I've waited 10 years. I've wasted 10 years of time not doing this, and I should have done it a long time ago. Me and my brother used to make videos all the time with when we'd go squirrel hunting and fishing or cooking, and well, we should put this on YouTube, and we never did it. And by golly, I wish we would have done it. So anyhow, I don't want to look back 10 years from now and wish that I would have done this. I am a follower of Jesus. Haven't always been. I am a father to 4 kids. Haven't always been. I am a husband, haven't always been, and so yeah, that's me. I love the Lord. I love my family. I love what I do, and I love people. I sit in this shop a lot of times. I'm by myself, so I get to do a lot of thinking. I think about stuff, and I pray about stuff, and I listen to music, and I have these ideas, and I have these thoughts, and no one to share them with, so I want to share them with you. How I read the Bible, how I have a relationship, how I do life with my kids, how I make decisions. I'm 40 years old now. I've lived quite a bit of life. I like to try stuff. I like to learn stuff. I love to learn about people. If I ask you how you're doing, I want to know how you're doing. If I ask you about your work, I want to know about your work. If I don't care to know how you're doing, if I don't care to know about your work, I'm not going to waste my time, and I'm not going to waste your time on shallow conversations. I had shallow conversations for years, and that's just a waste. So anyway, that's the little bit of it here in the nutshell. I don't even know if that's a saying or not, but I made a vow to make to myself that I'm gonna post a video every week for a year, give it a shot and see how it goes. And I got some pretty good headliners, I guess, if that's what you call it. My wife says I'll probably run off half the people within the first little bit, so I just really don't care. I don't know what else to talk about. One of the hardest things was I was like, oh man, I'm going to get on here and talk about myself. I don't even like to talk about myself. I like to talk about what I make. That's easier. So let's just go start from day one. I grew up in a small town in Illinois. My parents were entrepreneurs. I was raised in a house where they were at work, and the school system raised me, just like many Americans my age. I didn't fit the mold of the school system. I didn't fit the mold of their learning style and how they wanted, how they thought I should learn. Got horrible grades. But the weird thing is I was good at testing. So I got horrible grades, good at testing, but somehow it was always my fault. How I just wasn't smart enough, or I didn't learn, or I didn't do the schoolwork, or whatever. So yeah, we homeschool our kids, and they are extremely smart. And I love that. I get to work from home, and I get to homeschool my kids. They call me Coach Ed because I'm their PE teacher. So that's fun. Beckham asked me a question this morning. He said, I got a headline for you. Why don't you ask, how many masters can one serve? I thought, man, we'll talk about that next week. How many masters can one serve? And I said, well, I got a better one. Can a Stoic be a Christian? Can a Christian be a Stoic? Is there even such a thing? I don't even know what a Stoic is, son. I just see this crap on the Instagram, and then I'm like, oh man, that's a good question. Am I a Stoic? I was reading the word this morning, and a Hellenist, is that what it said? See, I don't want to play this like I'm just an old dummy kind of thing, but I'm not the smartest, but I love people and I love to learn. So I looked up what a Hellenist is. I guess it's a Greek-speaking Jew. I look up what a Stoic is, and it's philosophies that Greek-speaking Jews learn. I thought, wow, that's interesting. I'm sure there's some kind of mix between the two of deep thinking, but from my understanding is a Stoic doesn't believe in a one God. A Stoic doesn't believe in the Almighty. It's more along the lines of oneself, where a Christian believes in God, that you need Him to save you, that you put yourself aside and submit to Him. So when I think about the two, a Stoic or a Christian, I think to myself, well, I tried to do the stuff all by myself for 27 years, 26 years, and it led me to nowhere good. I went hunting when I was 26, and I had never shot a buck. I was just sitting out there wasting time for years. And finally I looked up and I said, God, if you're real, why don't you send me a buck? Because I'm tired of wasting my time. This deer walked out in front of me. I shot this deer and I laughed and I said, well, that answered my question. Another doe. I went down there and I start messing with this doe, and it had, looking closer, it didn't have any teeth. It had these antlers that were smeared like real tight to the side of its head, and they were 4 1/4 inches. It was a buck. And at that point I realized that maybe God is real. Maybe my wife is onto something. And let's see how that turned out.